Hello everyone, my name is Joshua Miller, and today's video blog I'm going to be comparing and contrasting a informed consent from the University of Connecticut Storr campus from 2021 against the American Counseling Association Code of Ethics from 2014 and the Connecticut state law from 2021. So, for the University of Connecticut informed consent, it covers all of the basic areas that are covered in the ACA Code of Ethics. So these include, first is the purpose and goals of treatment. So that is covered in the, or purpose and goals and limitations of treatment, which is covered in the UConn informed consent. The second area is the counselor qualifications and credentials. So this is discussed in the UConn informed consent, stating that counselors will be graduate students and they will be supervised by counseling supervisors. The third section is the continuation if counselors are incapacitated. So it is discussed that counseling will be continued either by a supervisor or another student if it is determined that the counseling is needed to continue. The intended use of tests and reports and implication of diagnosis. This part is covered in the risks and benefits section of the UConn informed consent. Just discusses that individuals need to understand that there is a risk of being emotionally hurt by the bringing up of information from the past and the possibility of hurt relationships as well, and that a diagnosis may have significant impact on their future. And the next section is the billing procedures. So this is discussed. There is a section for billing procedures and how that will affect the client. And then is confidentialities and limits of such. And so in this section, for the limits of confidentiality, so all individuals seen at UConn should expect to have confidentiality maintained, but the limits that are provided include imminent danger, threat of harm to self or others, collaboration with supervisors and fellow students for the purposes of training, elderly or child abuse. So if there's any reason to suspect that there might be elderly or child abuse, that would be a reason to break confidentiality. And then student impropriety. So if there's a student that does something that requires an investigation, the counseling documents and videos may be submitted to the state of Connecticut for review. The next section is the need to express clearly and ensure comprehension. So this is not in the informed consent, but it's not really possible. This will be something that would have to be done in person because the ACA Code of Ethics requires not only a written consent, but also verbal. And so this would be explained in person. This would be something that would be done either in person or over a telehealth portion. And the next section is to ensure that you seek assent from those that are unable to give consent. And this piece would not be applicable because individuals cannot seek counseling unless they are students of UConn. So this would not be applicable in this particular situation. And then the same with the mandated clients. So that would not be applicable in that situation. Now, comparing against the state of Connecticut, admittedly, it is extremely difficult to find information on the informed consent for the state of Connecticut. However, in the practice law, it does reference the ACA Code of Ethics and the need to fulfill all the sections in the ACA Code of Ethics, the limitations of confidentiality, the billing information, purposes of goals and treatment, counselor qualifications. It does reference all of the main points on the ACA Code of Ethics. And so this is the end of my video, and I look forward to any comments or feedback from you all. Thank you.